Okay, Gina, let's talk some Western weather. I guess I've looked at all of sort of the major cities across the prairies, and there seems to be sort of a typical 14-day trend we have here. Once we get past the 20th of April, it's smooth sailing. Would you agree with that?
Yeah, you know what? Looking at some of the models, I know we've seen some pretty significant weather in the last couple of weeks with these really slow-moving lows that have dropped significant amounts of precipitation and even created these really large temperature swings. We're kind of transitioning to more of a calmer period where we're going to see a little bit of precipitation next week, Tuesday, Wednesday, some showers, and then we're going to get a couple of days where it's dry. So we're not really seeing any of these really big, significant low-pressure systems that are going to be tracking through, at least it looks, for the next 5 to 10 days or so. So yeah, I think we're entering into one of more of a kind of seasonal or kind of normal type of pattern with kind of average amounts of precipitation with these lows.
Well, yesterday in Lethbridge we had quite a rainstorm. We had over an inch of rain, which is very, very much needed. A lot of different areas on Twitter, farmers have been saying, throw it our way, pass it our way. So I think overall, which is kind of different, obviously compared to the last couple of years, farmers are genuinely cheering for some moisture. So, but yesterday seemed kind of just sort of like a vertical storm up Alberta, and sort of looks like it's sort of moving its way across to Saskatchewan, Manitoba, or is it kind of going to stop and peter out here?
Well, this is an interesting system. It's a very slow-moving system, and because we have a really very large ridge in the jet stream, that low-pressure system really just tracked northward. So instead of from west to east through eastern Alberta and into Saskatchewan, it just went straight from southern Alberta to northern Alberta. So yeah, Lethbridge, Calgary, Edmonton got soaked with a lot of precipitation, but places like Medicine Hat and over into Saskatchewan really didn't see much of anything. So, but on the other side of the system, we're now seeing some heavier precipitation moving into southern Manitoba and southeastern Saskatchewan. So really got these two bands of precipitation, but kind of in the middle, it was really fairly dry.
And we've been kind of experiencing some lows, and I was looking on the forecast on the weathernetwork.com, and they said that it says there that like I think it's early next week, Winnipeg is going to have even like a -9, -10 yet. But then, like I said at the start here, it's kind of all up from there as far as temperature. So are we kind of out of the woods there in terms of possibly some sort of killing frost, or do we have to wait till we get past those traditional dates?
Well, we do have a little bit of cooler air coming in, as this low pressure system exits as we head into the weekend. There's probably still a little bit of a risk that we might see some cooler air coming down from the Arctic, but I think, if we can get past at least the next week or so, we're probably out of the woods. Although I know by saying that, Mother Nature will probably change its mind.
Don't worry, we'll make note the times that Gina's wrong on Twitter. Okay, well, Gina, thanks very much, and we'll talk to you again soon.
Yeah, thanks very much.